Hey, everybody, welcome to day 10 of this 21 days of prayer and fasting. So, halfway ish home in this. And I hope already it's been encouraging to you. I want to just encourage you a little bit. If it's been a little bumpy, that's okay. That's part of it. If you kind of need to reset here on day 10, that's okay too. Do it. Start over, change what you're fasting from, whatever it is that will allow you to kind of lock in and give up something physical to grab a hold of something spiritual, like we've talked about. And today is we're thinking about fasting, and as we head into a day of fasting, one of the things just to consider is again this element that fasting is an expression of some kind of longing. That's what we're wanting. It's expression of what we're longing to experience with Jesus, or how we're just longing to be in a little more intimate communion with Him. And part of that is we want to, in our wanting, we want to be shaped by Him. We want our heart longing to match His heart longing. That's really part of the beauty of fasting and communing with Jesus is His desires become more our desires. And when we think about that, we think, well, what is central to Jesus' heart? And it's the same things it's always been, right? It's that He wants to love us and wants us to love Him back and wants us to love the world well. He wants us to experience things like peace, and He wants us to want peace for other people. Those are the obvious qualities, right? But there's also this reality that Jesus does have a heart for the world around us. He did say to His disciples after His resurrection, hey, I want you to get out there into the world. I want you to go be light. I want you to make disciples so you can baptize them in the name of the Father and Son and the Holy Spirit. I want you to make these disciples. I want you to teach them to obey all the things you've learned about me, all the things you know about me. Help them become like me. And then right before He went back to heaven in Acts 1:8, He says, okay, let's just repeat this. Like, go out there. You're going to have the power of the Holy Spirit in you so that you can go out there into Jerusalem and Judea and Samaria and outermost parts of the world to share the gospel. It's just the heart of Jesus. He wants to reach people. And as we're fasting, part of what we want to ask for is, hey, God, give me your heart for people. Jesus, give me your heart for people. Renew your heart in me for people. Would you strengthen it? Would you help me see with more clarity how you see people? And even would you help me feel what you feel for people? Would you help me feel the weight behind your words in the Great Commission? Would you help me sense some of what you were sensing when you shared that with your first disciples? Would you help me think like you were thinking when you shared that with your first disciples? Fasting is a great opportunity to say, refine my focus, refine and shape the desires of my heart for people. And Jesus must have believed it could happen. He must have believed we actually could have His heart for people, because Acts 1:8 is hey, go do this. You have the power in you. You have the power in you, the power to love, the power to serve, the power to meet people where they are, the power to see people like I see them, the power to share your compelling story of grace with people. It's for us. It's our invitation. It's our opportunity. And so as we continue in the fast, you're probably fasting for a lot of things. I hope one of them is to be fasting for the heart of Jesus. Jesus, would you give me your heart for people? Would you help me see people the way you see them? Would you help me tap into this power you said you've given me in the person of the Holy Spirit to be a witness for you? How great would it be if our fast included, maybe prominently included, something that is so clearly central to the heart and the passion, the mind and the emotion of Jesus Himself? So I hope you're encouraged in that today. Hope you're encouraged to say, hey, wait, I want to make sure I'm a great commission and a great sending follower of Jesus. And in this time of fasting, Jesus, refine it and renew it in me, I pray. So go be that today, one with Jesus and one with His heart and His mission and in the power of His Spirit sent to those people.